What's going on, everyone? KJ here. Now I know this might be a little hard to get used to or it might be surprising, but yes, I'm actually doing voiceovers for my reviews for the time being. This will probably be a temporary thing. I don't know for how long, but it's just to not put as much stress on my computer because I usually am making more than one video a day. So with doing something like this, I'm still acting like myself. You're still getting KJ, just a different style. And to be honest, I'm going back to my roots because when I first used to do reviews, I actually used to do reviews like this, just a little bit different, but decided to change it up, just like I said, to not put a lot of stress on the computer. But once I get another one, I'll probably go back to the face cam, but I'll just see whatever works best. But anyway, in this video, of course, as evidenced by the picture that's on the screen, I'll be reviewing rounds 1241 and 1242 of Hajime no Ippo. So starting off, we have round 1241 titled Family. So this was an interesting chapter. Starting off, it was cool seeing Taihei and Ippo training, and I also enjoyed Ippo's feelings that he kept, sharing throughout the chapter toward Kamigawa and how it compared to what's going on now. Hearing Taihei's background was interesting as well, and I also like Kamigawa's quote that Ippo told Taihei about getting stronger. But as the chapter continued, things changed. Itagaki doubts that Taihei won't get into any trouble, and I really hope he doesn't get into anything bad. Oh, sorry for the voice crack. But it'll just be another example of things looking like they're improving, but then it's just another setback that blue balls me. There's also a typhoon on the way, which isn't looking too good. And then, as Ippo's waiting for Taihei, Teru comes with bad news regarding him. So I'm definitely curious to find out what's going on, but like I said earlier, I hope it's not another setback. But we'll see. Rating-wise, I gave this chapter a 4 out of 5. Moving on to round 1242, titled A Heavy Storm. This was definitely a crazy chapter indeed. So this one's more of a, I would say, a lot of my feelings I'm going to be sharing with this one, as opposed to more like providing a little bit of summary and then explaining how I feel. So, but basically because, I had I have a decent amount to say about this chapter. So when I first read it, now I'm assuming, of course, if you're watching this, you probably read the chapter too. So I'm not. That's another reason why I'm not going to summarize it as much as I usually do for other stuff. But when I first read this chapter, I was genuinely disappointed because I expected Taihei to blossom into a great boxer, and then Ippo could use that positive experience to return to the ring later on. But after really giving it some thought and participating in some discussion in the Hajime Ippo Discord, which you should join, by the way, if you haven't, links in the description. Sorry for the plug though, but but it's a good place to be, seriously, especially if you're, of course, a Hajime Ippo fan. But it made me realize that it might be a tad bit too early for me to really try to assume what's going on and then explain how I feel about what will happen next. The reason is because both sides seem believable to me right now. Either Taihei used Ippo for his own personal gain, or Taihei got called out, wanted to tie up some loose ends, and doesn't want Ippo to interfere as he's already almost done. The chapters Morikawa gives us, I call them morsels, don't really help the situation either. Obviously if we had longer chapters, it would probably be easier to explain or give more information as to what's going on, but of course as time goes on, we'll get the information. It's just, I kind of want to have it all in that one chapter instead of waiting like another week or two to see what happens next. But it is what it is, But overall, for me, the chapter was pretty solid just because of how crazy it was. I'm starting off. I'm curious as to how Ippo will react to what has happened, especially with the whole thing of him Taihei slapping Kamigawa's quote unquote like sacred mitts, of course, to the ground in the rain and stuff, and as well as like what's going on with Taihei. Like, is it the first like side, or is it the second thing? So definitely curious about that. And hopefully, not hopefully, sorry, maybe this experience will allow Ippo to finally cross the line, but we'll see. And when we get more info, I'll be able to let y'all know how I feel about the direction the story's going. Because like I said, I don't want to jump to conclusions for something just yet. So basically, the next chapter we get, if it's like, oh, if it's situation A, then I'm like, okay, well then Taihei's a messed up individual. But if it's situation B, then it's like, okay, well he's not in the wrong, he just wanted to tie up loose ends. So like I said, we just gotta, in my opinion, well, for me, I'm just gonna wait and see. But of course, you have your own opinion, whatever side you think it is. Definitely let me know in the comments down below. Rating wise, I gave this chapter a 5 out of 5 because like I said, it was really solid just because of how crazy it is. And of course, it leaves me curious for wanting to know what's gonna happen next. But let me know your thoughts on actually both of these chapters in the comments down below. If you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And be sure to hit the notification bell so you're notified of all my uploads. But until next time, I'll see y'all later.